Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan, popping on live. I'm going to, I get to open the catalog, so that's always exciting, right? So, I'm getting my tablet ready, so hopefully I will be able to see any of your comments for anybody who happens to pop on. So, okay, I'm gonna first get this out of the way so I can zoom in. Okay, so when you're shopping today, since the catalog goes live, you're going to want to go to memoryinkers.com. That's my Stampin' Up! Website. If you are shopping under $150, then please use this hostess code for N as in Nancy, K as in Carrie, 2, G as in George, R as in Robert, R as in Robert, 6. Okay, but if you know you're getting like a big stash of stuff, and it's going to be over $150, don't use that code, because then you qualify for your own hostess credit, and I don't want to take that from you. Okay, so I'm going to zoom. Whoops, can't zoom too much because I want you to be able to see it all. Hang on while I'm adjusting. Let me move this. Okay, I guess that's the best I can do. So when I open it, it'll be over here. Okay. All right, so there's a couple of awesome things today. I've told you guys about the Join Special, which has the in-color items, which is a freaking awesome deal, where you could pick $125 out of the catalog, plus you get $82 worth of the in-color items. All 5 of the ink pads, a multi-pack of the cardstock in the 5 colors, the 5 markers, and the 6x6 designer series paper in the in colors. It's a pretty good deal. So ask me if you have any questions, or you can go to my website, memoryinkers.com, and just start. The one thing I do want to tell you about that, though, is the $125 is $125. You can't go to $130 and pay the difference. No. So make your plan. But then after that, you're going to get your demonstrator discount. Okay, so here we go. I'm using my catalog. So it is spiral bound. So of course, here's the front. The front is depicting, it's a little unusual. I know we've talked about this, but it's depicting gatherings. And if you look closely at it, you will see that they are actually crafting. There's a cut and emboss machine. So they are crafting. I know some of us are like, what about when the wind blows and your cardstock goes everywhere? Well, you know, it happens. Okay, so now let's go. I can open it. I'm so excited. So, of course, the first page talks about our CEO, Sarah, and her mom, Shelly, who is one of the founders. And then this is what I like about this catalog. It took me a little while to get used to it, but if you have friends that you've ever brought to an event and they've looked at the Stampin' Up! Catalog, it can be very overwhelming. But this one actually walks into your level. So it's very cool. So in the beginning, obviously there's a table of contents, but it's talking about this first level, step-by-step crafting, which is awesome for new crafters. And, you know, we always want our friends to be crafting with us, right? And so we're trying to get them into doing this with us. So I'm going to see if I can zoom a little more now that I can see a little bit better. It's harder to see on my phone. Let me see if that, okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. So let me center it just a smidgen. Let me move this. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see it as close as possible. So there you go. All right. So this is great for the brand new crafter who would like to make some handmade things, but doesn't want, especially those who don't want to make a big investment, right? So it talks about paper pumpkin and the kits, and it's like getting together with just a friend. In fact, I have added a free class, 2 actually, free opportunities for you to come and gather with me in my home. Space is limited, so you do have to RSVP, but I am going to have a free kit together gathering on the second Tuesday of every month. I think that's supposed to be the second Wednesday. I'm going to have to fix that. The second Wednesday, because Tuesdays, you know, I'm here on the computer with you, from 1 to 2:30. And then we've got another one on the 5th Friday. So every month where there's a 5th Friday, I will also do another freebie. And all you do is you bring your Stampin' Up! Kits with you, bring your adhesives, anything else you want to do, and we're just going to play. It's just an opportunity for us to gather, because I think that's really important. After COVID, so many of us just stopped doing that. So, and then it's going to show the different kits. Now, this is really fun for somebody who's never seen them. And you can see all of our kits on my website, memoryinkers.com. So, you can go and see them all. And then, of course, Paper Pumpkin. This is the surprise one that you can buy monthly, or you can subscribe to it to come every month, or you can buy pre-purchases for 3, 6, and 9 months. Okay. All right. So, and then it keeps going kind of for the quick and easy. I mean, it even tells you that. And it shows how this is somebody who doesn't have a big stamp space. Here's this woman. She is crafting on her coffee table. Her family's in the background, and she's just taking a minute while, you know, Dad takes care of the kid. Now, this is my fun page, you guys. When we were at the Stampin' Up! Event, they had this in a ginormous life-size, like, stand. And so I took a picture of myself sitting at number 10. Now, if you have the catalog, you know that there is a model who is posing as a demonstrator under this number 10. But for my copy, I blew up my picture and fussy cut it out. So there we go. I'm your number 10. And this is really good also to help those new demonstrators. What do I need to get started? Well, you need some snips. You need some adhesive. And of course, this is my favorite adhesive, right? Dimensionals are a good idea. You need ink. Buying the ink pad, ink spots assortment is a great deal and a great idea for new crafters. And of course, you know, you get those in a lot of the kits. You're going to need some blocks. You're going to need a saying, and look, a sentiment saying. Oh no, you all know me. I love sentiments. So yes, you need a sentiment. Maybe you need a punch. Now they're showing the modern oval punch, but you know, we have a bunch of them. You need maybe some blank cards. So the basic white note cards and envelopes, they're going to give you the larger cards and the little note cards. So that's great. And then, of course, a way to clean your stamps with the simple chamois. It's only $9. So it's a great, all of these are fairly inexpensive. I mean, if you need every single piece, it can get up there. But that's why you want to take advantage of the May join special, right? Because then you can get $125 plus all the other free stuff that you're going to get. And then, of course, I love that the saying that they put on number 10 is your demonstrator. It says, like Google, only better. Your demonstrator. You've got questions, they've got answers. So ask me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. And if I don't know, I'm going to tell you. I've got to go find out. So, and that's what most demonstrators will do. So then here is some more ideas. For the newbie, there's some great sticker sheets. I've shown these to you guys before. And the pre-card kits that have 5 cards with beautiful matching envelopes in them. Let me grab. I'm not going to grab everything because, you know, that'll make you crazy, right? So here they are, but you can see this is sticker sheets. So those all peel apart. Some of them are bigger words. Where's my opening? There it is. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, you guys. I'm so excited because they're bugging me. But you can see that there are bigger words in here too. You can kind of see. And then they can make super simple cards like these. Super simple, right? These are great for Mother's Day gifts. Awesome idea to get a kit for your mom or your aunt or your grandma or somebody who, you know, just you want to get them addicted so they'll come and play with you, right? Because we all need people to, like, you know, we need the people to be with us. Okay, and then look at how it shows you ideas. This is what is awesome about this catalog. Now, I know I'm going on and on about the beginner people, and most of you who watch me are not beginner people, but look at this. It's like ideas for days. And of course, you can grab these ideas and you can copy them exactly from the products I just showed you, or you can get your own and just redo them. So, but as a beginner, I mean, they could buy this set and go, oh, look, I can make that card and that card and that card and that card. So it's awesome. All right. Now, way cool, way cool. Talks about how to design a card, what kind of things go into making a card. And then look at this. I'm going to zoom in on this, I hope. Hang on. Look at that. Card sketches. You guys know I have my own sketchbook, but card sketches are awesome to have. Let me get this back where it needs to be. Okay, I think that's right. Maybe just a smidgen more down. So I don't want you guys to miss anything. Okay, that should be good. All right, so, and then it talks about our color families and gives ideas. Now, I want you to remember these because you're going to see these little sketch icons in the catalog. So I'll try to point out a few. So then it goes into some other fun things for some simple cards for our newbies. Then it talks about memories and more. Now, you guys know that we are getting... no, my catalog did not come spiral bound, Penny. I have that done every year, and I have the covers hard laminated. So I do that every year. It costs, it used to be $10. I think this year it was like maybe 11 or 12. I can't remember. But yeah, I take it to an office store. I think I went to Staples, and they cut off the end. And then I do the I put them in the hard laminate, the covers. I put them where I want them in the hard laminate, and then it's a process. So if you decide to do that, let me know. Okay, so some of you guys know that we are going to be getting traditional scrapbooking, 12 by 12 scrapbooking. So I'm excited about that, even though I scrapbook 8.5 by 11, long story, but that's what I do. But for now, we still have the six, they're actually 6 by 8 albums, and the variety pack for filling like the page, like the pocket pages. Okay. And then we've got the cards that we've had before that you can make into cards. You can pop them into the pockets. And then it shows you simple things, the basic marker, the assorted cards, and then some seal. So you can purchase those. And so that's the thing that's different. You're going to see in this catalog, it's not like you don't flip to the back and you see all the cardstock and the adhesives, and although those are back there, but you don't see like the list of the dies where they showed all the pictures of the dies in the bundles. No, it's going to be a little different. So then I love this. Wrap it up with a few essentials. I just ordered this. So I'm excited to play with it because I think these are dies. So I'm excited to play with that. I think it'll be a fun for making a scrapbook kit. So I'll let you guys know. I think I'm going to work on that. And it's only $10. So great. All right. Then, of course, we get into the people like me who got to have it all. Okay. And this is where you start seeing everything for the more fancy, I really wish I could have put my picture over this girl's face because this is a really pretty room, isn't it? So pretty. But it's not. Mine is not like that. Then here's where we start to get into the suites. Okay. So it's going to show you the great, you guys have seen suites before, the great images, and then the stamp set and the dies. Now, this is one thing. They are not shown their regular size, which I know that's going to take some getting used to. And so, keep watching my videos because I will show you stamp sets and things. I should have grabbed some so when I get to one of mine, but, I love the way it's set up and where everything, all the bundles are together, and the great ideas for the bundles or suites. This is a suite. I'm sorry. Bundles come later. So I just ordered this designer series paper too. I'm excited to get it. And then this is 6x6 paper. And you guys know how suites work, right? Everything on this page you can order with just one item number. So for this one, it's item number 163369, and it's $82.50. And for that, you get the stamps, the dies, the bling, the ribbon, and the 6x6 designer series paper. And over here, you see what colors. Now, at first, I was like, why are there no colors listed? And seriously, I was teaching my team, and one of my teammates went, oh, look, it's right here. Duh, it's right here. It tells you the colors. I don't know. I just have those days. But, all right, so, okay, I'm going to grab this so you guys can see. Hold on. I just put my pile away, so I'm going to grab it. Okay, I don't think this is the right one. It is, yay. But look, so you can see it is like maybe 25% of the actual size, and I'm kind of guessing, but I think that's about right. It's about 25% size of what it actually is. So, but those of you who shop Stampin' Up! For a long time, you know the size of this. So you can kind of get the idea. But we have written to Stampin' Up! And told them we did not like that. If you don't like that, write to Stampin' Up! And tell them that too. So, because, I mean, for you guys, it's great. But for people who are new, it can be confusing. Okay, now we're getting into the Mega Suite. I love this suite. In fact, I am using this suite for my make and take at Mega Meet. We're going to do a quick little note card slash thing for in your scrapbook. Why can't I think of what it's called? You know, where you write journaling inside your scrapbook. I'm also using it for my Stamp of the Month, which is coming back. So if you come to Mega Meet, you will see all that. I did a quickie, but a Mega Meet is a Mega Suite is where there is more than one stamp set, and this one is 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies, and then all of this. And look, 2 DSPs, which is pretty cool. Bling, a folder, and a 2-pack of ribbon. So this is a very cool suite. So, and then you can tell the Mega Suites because they've got these 2-page spreads on them. And here's the other one. So now we're getting into different things. Of course, you know that, but this is showing you, this particular one. I'm not even sure. I mean, it's kind of a bundle, but it's an unusual bundle. So the bundle prices are up in here. And for this one, you're going to get the stamp set, the decorative masks, and the dies. So this is one of those building masks, you know, where you layer, like you put one down, you do some coloring, you put another one down, or you move that one, and you put another one down, and you color, and you move that one, and put another one down. We've done those before. So that's what this is, and I've seen some things done with it, and it's really quite pretty. Okay, now I'm going to tell you I just ordered these 2 sets because I have an idea for a class with this one, and everybody wants a tab punch, right? So cool. Now, here's what's interesting. This is so different. I'm so excited about it. This one, you can either buy the stamp set and the punch, or the stamp set and the dies. Now, this one is a little more expensive. The dies are actually cheaper. So if you buy this one with the dies, it's only $27.75. But if you want the punch, because punches are more expensive to make, right? It's $37.75. This one, the punches and the dies are the same price. And the reason is, with this one, you get 3 dies of the same size. So if you know you're going to be punching out or cutting out a lot, then you're going to get 3 of this size. I will tell you that for both of them, I got the punch. I love my dies, but these simple shapes, I just as soon punch them out. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? When it's labels and things, give me a punch. Okay? I like punches. Okay, so then we've got more, and these are the bundles. These are the bundles that are just the stamp set and the dies. Okay, and like I said, up in here is where you're going to see what they cost. Now, I'm going to be 68 years old in a couple of weeks. So, although I can read these, there are times when I can't. So, let me tell you my trick for that. I take my camera on my phone and I hold it to it and I can zoom in on it, right? And then you can read it better. So, that's my little tip for those of us of a certain age. Okay, so more bundles. Look at this one. This one is very cool. I have not ordered it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some serious FOMO when I see a bunch of things done with it. But it is actually made, we used to have a giant die. For those of you who remember when we had the XL dies and stuff that were the big, thick, super thick dies. We had one that did this, and it made a huge rosette. So it'd be like, this is the rosette, right? And this one also has all the little flowers, and then of course the matching stamp set. So as you know, with bundles, you can buy the bundle or you can buy things separate. So you don't have to get the bundle. This one I think is going to be very popular. And this one, look at this cutest onesie. Oh my gosh. If you have a lot of baby things to do, or you're at that age where a lot of your friends or your children are starting to have babies, that is awesome. And then shopping, because hello, I shop. So I'm trying really hard not to order this one. I'm not kidding you. I have been fighting ordering this one. Oh, Penny, we're so close to the same age. Awesome. So I want you guys to know and pay attention. I'm trying not to buy this set. I'm trying not to. I don't know why I'm fighting it, but I'm fighting it. So unless you guys say, Carrie, do a class in that and we'll all buy the kit, then yeah, I'll do it. Okay, but so cute. I think this one's cute. So adorable. Look at all these. Now I have this one, Spotlight on Nature. This was one I got they had an after hours event when I went to Stampin' Up's On Stage convention. And I got this bundle. Love it. These are the dies I used. I used them in yesterday's Tiny Tip Tuesday. Do you remember? I did the circle. It was one of these. Now, it looks a little unusual when you're looking at this picture. It looks like 3 different, but they did that so you could see the different sizes and for you to understand that when you punch out the circle, it's the whole circle. It's not just a ring. Okay? You get like it, you can't, I don't know how well you can see it, but like here's actually the die that I used in mine. And then I had another piece on top of it. So just, that's why that looks like that. This is why it's important for you to have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I hope you'll choose me, because sometimes there are questions like that, and you're going to get a quicker answer from an independent demonstrator than you will from Stampin' Up! Okay, because they take millions of calls. You can call me, you can text me, 248-990-1886. Okay, more bundles. Love them. This is really cute. This one is one of those hybrid dies where you get the folder and it also can cut out parts from the embossing folder and plus some extra little goodies. It's very, very cute. Now, Encore. Now, the other ones were 25%. These, I don't even know. What would that be? I don't know. It's tiny. But these are bundles that you have seen in the past, okay? That like the Be My Valentine, you know, I've done a lot with that. You guys have seen that. I'm very happy that the autumn leaves because I have that. Everywhere you guys see like dots means I have them. I love this set for the fall. I've got a class that's going to use this coming up. I showed it to you guys on a video recently too. So several pages of this. Now, here's the thing. If you don't see a stamp set that you're like, Carrie, why is this stamp set not in the catalog, but it was not on the retiring list? then it may be mentioned in fine print, okay? But look on my website, memoryinkers.com, and it might be now under the online exclusives, okay? I mentioned yesterday they did that to make the catalog smaller because the world is going to mostly online shopping. It is true. I know that the majority, and I'm guessing at a number here, but I would say 95% of the top 1% of demonstrators that have the most sales, etc., are exclusively online. Exclusively. I do mostly online, but I do have classes. So anyway, but yeah, so that's the way the world is going. So then you'll see little things like sometimes things repeat. These were both in the other section, but here's where it starts telling you how to use double play is what they're calling it. Both of these stamp sets are made, and you see two images. Lift that up. You can see two images like the turtle, okay? This is the, they're both the same stamp. You just flip it over to get this piece if you want to have background color for your turtle, okay? Like two different greens or whatever you're doing with your turtle, okay? So that's what that means. This one, I have not got this set yet. It's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I just find it really interesting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't ordered it yet. But anyway, I do have it. So, or I'm going to probably get it. So you'll see stuff like that. And then fun. This is where we get into the kind of the kids more. Oh, no, not this one. This one's pretty cool, too. I've seen some fun stuff with this. Oh, our big background stamps. We all got this one when we went to On Stage, Stampin' Up's convention. This is the size of all of these. Okay? And then it recommends block F, which is our biggest block that will hold those. All right. Shows the brayer here, but you have to, the brayer is listed somewhere else. Okay, so then this is kudos to demonstrators. Okay, these are, I don't know if you guys know this, but when a demonstrator reaches $1 million total sales in her career, they get to design a stamp set. So it's very cool. So like this one was designed by Margaret Van Vliet, which is kind of fun. And then, of course, our storage. This is the only one I don't use, you guys. I use all the other ones. You can DM me. I'm just going to tell you I don't like it. I probably should not say that out loud, but I don't. All right. And then some more. I just ordered this, too, because I thought it was really cool, because I like sending you guys thank you cards. And it is called My Small Business. Obviously, you can use the thanks and the thank yous and all that stuff for other things. But, yeah. And then a giant. I don't know what it is about these giant thank yous and happy birthdays. We always seem to like them. Here's where you see the 6x6. You know how we always have the designer series paper in the color families. This is where you see the designs of them. And they have changed the designs. You know, sometimes it seems like it's the same design from like a year ago or 2 years ago. These are different. So this is also the one that you would get free in the in colors if you do the join special. Please talk to me about that. If you're even remotely considering it, or you just want a really good deal, you want a whole bunch of stuff and you don't have that much. So for $99, you get $200 and something worth of product. It's a pretty good deal. This is also where you see the 12 by 12 assorted cardstock and the 8.5 by 11 assorted. The basic white, different. We do have very vanilla in 8.5 by 11 and 12 by 12, but it's the regular. Thick cardstock now is only in basic white. We no longer sell the thick, basic, or very vanilla. I do have quite a bit of it. So, because I like thick cardstock. I just ordered this also. This is called Wood Texture 12 by 12. You're going to get 2 sheets for $5. I want to see it. They show you them using it here, but I want to see it for myself, so I ordered it. And then here's where it starts showing you things like adorning hearts, more wishes, round we go dies, which are not in here. They're not shown. But that's the one where I made a card with it recently where you can spin it. It's got that little spinning wheel. So you can look for these things online. The Winter Meadow Designer Series paper, which carried over from the Winter Mini, carried over to this catalog too. But it's right here. You can't barely see it. But if you go look online, those are the things. Sadly, the chocolate is not available online. I'm sure you can find it somewhere else, but not on my website. And then the Simply Scored tool, if you don't have one of these and you need something for scoring, you know you can score with your trimmer. But if you're going to be doing a lot of scoring, this is your buddy. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Then we get into the kids, more kid-related. Not that grown-ups can't do that, but, I mean, these are just fun if you like to do cards with kids. Okay. Let's see. Here's where they're talking about some other different things. The Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper, that carried over. That's here. The Perennial Postage dies. They show them here, at least, and pieces of it, so you can kind of see what they are. And, of course, the lavender paper is what they've used on many of these also. And then some more fun. And see, now here is where some Designer Series paper is shown by itself. Countryside Inn. That has come back also. And the Pearlized Enamel Effects. You guys remember we had those. So they're back. And they come in a 3-pack of colors, and there's 2 packs of them. Okay, 2 different packs. The textured metallics, I did get these. These are very cool. And then, of course, silver foil. We also have the gold foil. They're listed in here somewhere. I remember I ordered some more, and I had to search them. The adhesive back metallic gems are mentioned here, but there is a gems section. Okay, I'm just trying to point out where there's unusual things. Like here, don't forget the silicone craft sheet, and then it tells you it's on page 127. But they mention it here because they're using the enamel dots, okay, which they used to, like, if you leave them, if you guys can see this, hold it up, see if I've got it on camera. Okay, so if you put them on your silicone sheet and leave them to dry, you end up with little bling. And just put them on with glue dots. Okay. Then there's the ribbon, and it lists it all here, and then it shows it in use. Okay. So if you're looking for it, you may have to search it out, but it's all here. Okay. Here's the gems. Now you're going to see I wrote all over the pages of my gems because they didn't say the colors. So my friend, who is just brilliant, she actually went through the ones that were carrying over, and she knew what the colors were. You can probably figure them out if you go to the pages that they're on, because it's going to be, remember I showed you the, let's see if I can find it. Maybe. Hang on. I'm getting closer. Okay. Remember the DSP here shows you these colors? Now, obviously, I picked one that it's silver, so, but here, okay? So you can probably look at this and figure out that the colors are going to be similar to this, although, nope, that didn't work. So just ignore me. Anyway, so if you do have questions, though, ask me. But I will tell you something about this, because sometimes this is like, let's take this one, Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. These are actually pretty close to what they are, but sometimes I get them and go, huh, that looks more like balmy blue than it does misty moonlight. So, you know, that's, I think that might be why they left the names off of that. All right, we do have a big adhesive section. So this is nice if you're looking for your adhesives. I always think it's important to have an adhesive page. Oh, you know what I didn't point out? How did I miss that, you guys? Huh. Somewhere in here, now I'm not going to find them, but see the icons on which adhesives these work for. So that is very cool. What's it going to work for? I'm not sure why this says the Big Shot. It probably means little things you've cut out with your Big Shot. It works obviously on cardstock. So here's the thing: cardstock, ribbon, embellishments, die cuts, and 3D projects. So like the tear and tape is definitely for 3D projects. So is the Stampin' Seal Plus. But Stampin' Seal, liquid glue, all these other adhesives are not necessarily recommended for 3D projects because they're not quite as strong. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Now, here's where I think this is so cool. Yay, I'm so excited. Thank you, Stampin' Up. They started doing techniques right here in the book. So they're literally giving you the details. And I mean, it's not step by step here, but it kind of shows you how, like for this one is so unusual that the person stamped it with the colors that they wanted. And then they spritzed it with one of our spritzers. And they say, look, this is on watercolor paper. So that's why it did this. And then it made this unique design. I think actually it looks like after this dried, she may have stamped again on top of it. That's my thing. But I love what they call them. Spritz Bliss. Pencil me in. So cute. But this is a great way for you to start working on your techniques, right? We all like our techniques. And then cards that move. We all love fun folds. Everybody loves a fun fold. So here's some different ideas. It even tells you how to do the cards that slide. So, and a lot of people always ask about those, and they're super easy to do. So that's in there. How to make a shaker card is in here. And they show you different ideas on this. Like this is what we call a faker shaker. And this is what this would be considered regular, the normal that we're looking for. Okay. Masking. How did they do the masking? Here's where you can find the brayer right here. Okay. Tells you how to order that. But look, it shows you exactly. They masked off and then they brayered different colors on there and then stamped it like that. This is what I was talking about with that other one that did the different layerings with the masks. Okay, and then see, that's how that one turned out. So here is some more awesome ways to do texture. You can find your heat tool here, your embossing powders. Let me see. Oh, I found this one really interesting. We were all like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where did they, when we first looked at the book, where did they get this? Well, what they did was they used a die and cut it out onto some, this looks like regular cardstock, but you could do it with a window sheet if you wanted to like keep the template forever. And then they used that as the mask to use the embossing paste and make it textured. So fun, so fun. Here is where we see all of the folders. Now they do not tell you which ones are the huge ones. As far as I know, there are only two. The dotted circles, which you've seen me use, and the So Swirly, which I just used that one yesterday on my video. I know that the cane is not, I don't know about these two. This is regular, this is regular. This is regular, this is regular, this is regular, that's regular. Let's see, what's 12? Timber. I think that's, I have it marked that I have it, but it's not a very good picture of it. But I think these are all regular. These are larger. These three here. These are the hybrids, okay? So that is how, and I tried to figure it out with the pricing, thinking, oh, okay, these bigger ones are going to be priced more. But if you look, number 4 is $12, but number 11 is $10.50. The difference is this is 3D. I believe all of these are considered 3D. Don't hold me to that. Well, no, because that's a 3D. And they do say on them. Duh. Okay, so there we go. That's where those are. And then they talk about blending. This, fun. We got a color wheel at the event. Here's mine. It's pretty much the same as that one. Okay. But we got the spinner. All right. It's my understanding they're coming out with one. Okay. That because it was so popular. They're supposed to be making one that we'll be able to sell to you. But then it teaches you how to do the different monochromatic, complementary, analogous, and triadic. I don't know that I'm saying those right. But then it shows you simple, like here, complementary. Those are the ones across. In case you have forgotten what that is, I know I had. So like reds and greens, that would be considered complementary. Where triadic would be like red, violet, and I think orange, yellows and oranges. So, and then you can see, you get the idea. Monochromatic is like all in the same color family. What's this one? Analogous are the 3 colors that are like right next to each other on the wheel. So it's kind of fun. And it gives you different color ideas. So if you're struggling on how to do designing, here you go. I mean, this is like keep this book like forever. Then we start getting into the inks and the cardstocks, which you guys are used to seeing. And of course, it has the individual packs and then down here the assortments. Okay, and the markers. And you can still get the pack of 10 classic pads. They are $9 a piece, but if you get all 10, it's only $81. So it's like getting a free ink pad, which is what they've always done when they've done those. The in colors, basic colors of cardstock, basic beige. That is a new color, you guys. Basic beige is new, and I love it. Love it. Everybody was panicked when we first heard about it that they were going to get rid of Very Vanilla. No, they're not. It's still there. But basic beige is a great color. It's very soft, very, very nice. And then, of course, you've got your regular index. And then it talks about what you get as a demonstrator, why gathering is fun. I think this is pretty cool also. And then now it talks about the angel policy. You know what you're not seeing? This is just my little thing I put in there. You are not seeing a section for hostess gifts. Okay, somewhere in here it says ask your demonstrator. Okay, the reason is, and I'm going to go ahead and close that, the hostess program eventually, not yet, the hostess program is going away. And the reason is most people gather together to play, not necessarily gathering with their friends to ask their friends, come over and spend money so I get something. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Those days seem to be gone, which in a way is pretty cool. So, but for now, you do have that. So I know a lot of you like to place big orders and get the hostess credit and all of that. What is replacing it, and we've talked about this before, in the future, whenever that is, I don't know. End of the year, next year, I don't know. It's coming. Everybody who places a minimum of a $20 order is going to get a 10% in their account. This is why I've told you have to go to my website, memoryinkers.com, and you need to make sure that you have a Stampin' Up account. So go to memoryinkers.com, make sure you have it. Use that email anytime you buy Stampin' Up, whether you're buying it from me, from, Susie Schmoozy, or you mix and match with us, because what Stampin' Up! Will do at that time then is on your account, you will be able to see what your credits are. And you don't, it's always on like another order. Like if you spend $100 today, if it were in effect, you would have $10 to spend tomorrow. Okay. But you don't have to spend it tomorrow. You can keep placing orders and saving, because maybe you want to get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but you don't want to buy it. So you're going to buy all these little things, and eventually you're going to have enough money to buy it for free, or for like getting a really good discount because you've saved up your points, or I'm not sure what they're going to call it. I think it's points, but I don't know. So anyway, this was very long, I know, and it was very non-crafty, but I wanted to point out a few things for you, and I would love to know, what do you think of the catalog? I tell you, my opinion of it changed greatly. There was a great mountain of, oh my gosh, I don't like it at all, spewing from every pore in my body when I first saw it. And I was quite vocal with some of my friends at Stampin' Up! Corporate. Shannon West, I'm talking about you. Oh, thank you, Penny. But the more I have looked at this catalog, the more I love the way it's laid out. I love all of the techniques and stuff inside. It's awesome. So anyway, if you're coming to Mega Meet, you can get your catalog. I mean, unless you're a regular customer of mine, then I will give it to you for free. But if you are not, but you want a catalog, and you're coming to Mega Meet, I am going to be selling them, but you're going to get at least a minimum of a $5 coupon from me for your next order that you place with me. So you're getting the price of the catalog back. But I don't think I'm selling them for $5, because I have to go look. I think we're getting them cheaper this year. And so I'm going to it's just going to be the price of the catalog. So there is that. If you are not going to Mega Meet, but you want a catalog from me, and you have not already received one in the mail, because I did have Stampin' Up! Mail out quite a few to my regular customers, send me a direct message and let me know that you would like me to send you a catalog. I will ask you to pay for the shipping of it to you, but it's a lot less shipping than it used to be because it's a smaller catalog. Okay, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed all of this information and the catalog makes a little more sense to you guys today. So have a blessed and wonderful week. I will be back on Saturday for Saturday Sip. I'm hoping to have it recorded, but I'm so busy, I'll probably pop on and do something live. I'm not sure yet. And I will see many, many, many of you next week. So again, have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye.